You must have heard this sentence by now. Humans only uses 10% of their brain. Do you think this is true? Today in this video we are going to understand together how our brain works, what percentage of our brain activates, and is it possible to use more percentage of the brain? If you want to become smarter every day and learn about the wonders of the world, subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. How does the human brain work? The human brain is a complex structure of billions of nerve cells. About 60% of its weight consists of lipids, and 40% of its weight consists of water, protein, carbohydrates, and ions, and its weight in an adult is about 185 kilograms. This organ is responsible for behavior, decisions, emotions, memory, learning, coordinating the activity of internal organs, receiving information from the surrounding environment, processing information from the surrounding environment, and responding to information from the surrounding environment. The cells of this system communicate with each other and the cells of other organs using chemical and electrical messages. Each nerve message controls a specific process in the body. The brain is the most important organ in the body, damage to which leads to disruption or stoppage of the activity of other organs. That is why it is so important to protect it. The skull, meninges, cerebrospinal fluid, and blood-brain barrier are protective structures of the brain. How many percent of the brain does a person use? Before answering the question of how many percent of a brain a person uses, let us recall the movie Lucy. The movie Lucy is based on a fairy tale. This legend says that humans only use 10% of their brain capacity. It is not clear who and where this legend started. As mentioned, people who believe in this myth believe that humans use only 10% or even less of their brain. Barry Gordon, a neurologist, says that while the 10% myth is fascinating, it just as wrong and ridiculous. Although almost no root can be found for the beginning of this legend, but some consider the reason for the beginning of this legend to be the words of the American psychologist and author William James. He believed that we use only a small part of our mental and physical resources. It is also said that Albert Einstein used this topic to explain his cosmic theory. Gordon also believes that we use almost every part of the brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. Because of this myth, some believe that Einstein was able to increase his brain capacity. Probably, this saying about Einstein's brain capacity go back to his extraordinary ability in mathematical skills, especially mathematical calculations. The capacity of the human brain in an adult human is such that it can store trillions of bytes of information. The human brain is surprisingly hungry and needs a lot of energy to continue its activity. The adult human brain makes up only 2% of the body mass, but consumes 20% of the body energy intake. Children's brain consumes 50% of the daily glucose intake, and this number reaches 60% in infants. Is it possible to use more percentage of the brain? To use the full potential of the brain, you don't need to wait for a chip to improve brain function or to go back to school with a time machine. There are easier ways to use 100% of your brain. Methods like meditation, sports, enough sleep, healthy diet, having social relationship, and right.